Conducting a search is one of the most challenging evolutions we do on the fire ground. In some form or other, a search has to be conducted at every bread and butter fire that we respond to. In the next few minutes, I want to take some time and go over what's needed to conduct your next bread and butter search.
In general, most firefighters are very good at pulling and stretching hose lines and at raising ladders. When the weather is nice, we often go out and drill on these basic evolutions. When a company gets a recruit assigned to them, they spend a lot of time with hands-on evolutions with the recruit running pumps, pulling lines, and donning and doffing SCBAs. But generally, for a myriad of reasons, rarely after recruit school do firefighters practice searching. Conducting effective searches is not a complicated process, but like most fireground evolutions, it does require practice and some planning if you're to conduct a successful and effective residential search. Conducting an effective search is not a complicated process, but it does require some practice prior to actually conducting the search and some planning immediately prior to the actual search. This video will cover the various types of search patterns used today, when to search, the officer's responsibilities regarding search, where to enter the building, continuity of search, common misperceptions of search, as well as daily search size up.
There are 4 types of search commonly used today. Each has its specific advantage and disadvantage. As you will see, I believe one of these is best suited for residential searches.
Up until a few years ago, the standard search was the go-to search of the fire service for most departments. It was probably the search you were taught in drill school at the beginning of your career. In its most basic form, when conducting a standard search, one searcher goes left in a room and another searcher goes right, and they meet somewhere in the middle of the room. Standard searches are a method of search where the entire team, including the officer, searches an individual room together. As said earlier, some crews split, and a searcher or two do a left-handed search, and the remainder of the crew do a right-handed search. Some departments conduct a standard search where the officer maintains contact with the wall, and the remainder of the crew spreads out laterally toward the center of the room as they cover the entire room. Regardless of the specific evolution conducted, all standard searches have these elements in common. The entire crew stays together throughout the search. One room is searched at a time. All members of the crew participate in the actual search process. Team search is a method of search that allows the searchers to maintain an orientation with their point of egress by using a rope or other fixed object. It is generally used in large buildings. Generally, a search rope is affixed to a stationary object outside of the structure to be searched, and the crew enters and plays out the rope in a specific manner as they advance. Of the search methods we will discuss, team search has the least application at residential fires. It could be used at a very large ranch-style home, but due to the furniture and other obstacles found in these homes, its application, unless practiced often, would probably prove very frustrating.